Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Power of the Primes Rippersnapper. You can find this figure and many others like it at Big Bad Toy Store. Just follow the link in the description. Alright, giving you guys a little 360 of him. I've got him in his alt mode, even though he comes packaged in robot. We'll go from alt mode to his robot form, and then we'll do the two little combined forms in his arm and leg, if you wanted to put it in that one. And then we'll go back to this alt form that you see here. So, anyways, it comes with two weapons and also the little fist or foot, whatever you want to put. It shows that you can put it here on the back if you wanted to. I think it looks a little silly, but we'll put that off to the side. And you can see that this guy looks really impressive. This is one of my favorite, characters, I guess, from G1, especially from Season 3. I just love the look of this guy. He's one of my favorite Transformers whenever I was playing with, the G1 toys back in the day. And I just love the colors of him. And just a land shark, I thought was really nice. So, but as far as taking a closer look at some of the paint, you can see the red eyes here, the red here on the side. You can see the teeth are painted silver. You got some more silver here, silver and red back here, more silver, some little yellow accents there. You got the bright blue on top of the dark blue there. And you can see a nice tamper-graphed Decepticon logo, but it looks like it's kind of a sticker, an old style. So I really like that. You got the blue back here, which is basically, it looks like it's just dyed. To kind of make it blend in with this other blue that you got here. So then you can see on the chest, which you can see a lot more in robot form whenever we get them into that, that you have a lot more paint details, another tamper-graphed Decepticon logo there. So, and there's this little face peeking through the mouth. But as far as articulation in this mode, he can move the mouth up and down. So really cool there. You have the guns that can rotate whatever you want to do, or you can take them out if you wanted to. The arms, they are on ball joints, so move back and forth. They're just the same arms that he uses in robot form. Got another ball joint right here at the elbow, so move that around. And then the wrist also rotate there on a mushroom peg, so quite a bit of articulation on this guy. On this mode, he's not going to be able to rotate at the waist, which really no need for it, to be honest. Then you have the ball joint down here at the leg, and then this is on a little pin, so you can get some different poses and stuff like that. You can get a little bit more wide stance if you wanted to with the legs. And then you have the tail that can move as well, but I just kind of leave it in this position to, it's kind of like a heel spur, if you would. So anyways, let's get into his robot form. I'm really digging this guy. This was the one out of the entire wave that I was like the most excited for, even though I'm getting them all. So, but anyways, what we're going to do is go ahead and come back with this section here. Go ahead and pull the tail down, and then we can disconnect. Well, these are connected, but disconnect there in the middle, and then we can pull down with each one of these here. And you have a little tab right there, which will fit in like right over here or over here. So let's just make sure we get that in. There we go. And do the same thing with this one. There we go. And you rotate the waist 180 degrees. Go ahead and fold these up, and you can see that like there's a little circle tab. There's a little dot right there. Do the same thing with this one here. And then with this section, you're going to see that this just kind of folds in on itself. I'll do the same thing with this one. So, and you can see where it kind of has a little spot where it can just lay there. There you go. So there's the legs done. If this would stay connected. There we go. And then come down with the shoulders. You can kind of pull those up a little bit because you got another little hinge joint there. Rotate the hands. Come back with this little shark thing, and it can plug in right there. You can see these two little spots where they come in there. And just adjust the guns however you want, the head however you want. And there he is in his robot form, which I love the colors on him. Again, I know I've said it already, but they just look so good on him. They look good in the animation too. So, but anyways, you can see the face looks fantastic. I love that yellow with the red eyes on top of this blue. Just very nice, clean looking. A little bit of red Decepticon Tampograph logo on there. You have some black paint with some silver on top of it. You have some more of this blue paint. Same color over here. It looks like it's kind of got like a little metallic to it. And that red, and again, it ties in really nice with the red. The silver, highlights at several different points as well. The yellow highlights where the face is yellow there. So just really cool. I like it. And then you got the yellow here on the back as well. But as far as articulation goes, head can rotate, look up and down. Then you have the shoulders on a ball joint, so you get a ton of movement there. Ball joint here at the elbow. It's the same as it was in the beast form, and then rotation here. So you could have these little claws, which that's the way I'm going to do it. I think these guns look cool just sitting up here on the top. Or you could take them off and, you could put them in his hand if you wanted to, so he could have some guns to shoot some people up if you wanted to. And then you have the waist articulation, so it does rotate here at the waist. You have the legs going back and forth, in and out on a ball joint. You have a thigh cut there with the mushroom peg. And then you have the knee that goes 90 degrees, and that's pretty much it. So, and I'm sure if you wanted to, I think it would look stupid either way, but I'm sure you could find somewhere to put this if you wanted to. Oh, I think like they were trying to show like they wanted people to put it on their chest. I think that looks ridiculous, so we're not going to do that. All right, so to get into his arm mode, so typically this guy would be the left arm, I believe. I think that's what it was. I think it was a left arm. One of the arms is what generally he would be. But if you wanted to make him a foot, you can make him a foot, or you can make him an arm if you want to do it proper. It's you buy the figure. It's really up to you. You do it however you see fit. But to do it in arm mode, I'm going to rotate his head there. I'm going to come back with that. The arms, flip those around. And then I'm going to flip this around. So do the same thing with this one. 180 so that you can bend the elbow backwards. And then we'll turn the wrist. And you see this little slot right there and right there. So that's going to peg in just like so. And the shoulder will kind of, you see that joint where it's kind of coming down. So that's going to come down. And do the same thing with that. Plug that in. All right, so those are secure. Then we can connect right here. We'll just, leave the rest of this like it is. And, oh, wrong way. Bend it this way, and then we could put, this on. And let's see, how would you do it? So, I guess they're wanting you to do it like this. And there you have your fist, or left arm, if you will. So you would have rotation here. You would have the rotation here. This would obviously go, up and down. So rotation here, and then the bend here, and then rotation here in the hand. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into the leg mode. So do this face forward. That way, whenever you pull this down, it's not showing it all. You're going to keep the arm assembly just like it was, and keep all this upper torso exactly how it was, but you're going to rotate here and come forward with this section, or maybe this comes up here, and then just reconnect all this so that it's tight. There we go. And then you can find those little pins if these fall out, so that you can get them back where they need to be. And then come back down with the little shark head. You can leave those up if you wanted to, and then you can make this a foot and, you know, plug it in there. So that's pretty much what it would look like. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to the beast or the shark. Go ahead and come up with those, swing these around, and then we'll rotate these up as to little claws. You already have this connected, so we just need to come out with the tail, unpeg the legs, and come down with those. And we can open the shark mouth. And then we have Rippersnapper back in his little land shark. I love this guy. So, but, you know, hopefully, you know, that helped you guys if you're wondering how to do the transformations, or if you're, you know, kind of on the fence if this was one of the ones that you wanted to pick up or not. I absolutely love this. Like I've said many times, I think that, you know, these figures are a love letter to G1 fans that I'm so excited that I finally have this. So a lot of the technology is a lot like the Combiner Wars, you know, so, but I think it works really well. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.